Welcome to Data Millennials. I am Atul, and in this video we are going to discuss about the text function in Excel. So this text function is one of the most important function in Excel which let us change the way a number is appearing by applying a certain format to it with the special format codes. It's very useful in situation where you want to display numbers in a more readable format, or you want to combine numbers with text or a particular symbols. So this text function usually takes two arguments. The first one is the value you want to format, and the second argument is the format in which you want that value to be applied. So let's go and see some example here. In this video we will be looking into 4 examples, where the first example is to convert the date to this particular format. We have a date value here in cell A6, and the desired output is in this particular format, that we get date and the full month name and then the 4-digit year value separated by a comma. As you can also see that between date and month there is nothing, there is a space. So we have to make sure that our result set contains a date, then there is a space, then the full name of the month and year in 4 digits separated by a comma. So we can assume that in Excel we don't have any formula which can help us to do it until we use this text formula. That's why this text formula is so important, because this text function help us to apply a certain format in our result set. So what I will do is that I'll simply put equal to, then I'll write text, and then as you can see the first argument of the text formula is the value. So it's asking what is the value. So the value is this 15 January 2021, okay, and then I'll put a comma, and now it's asking in which format do you want to convert it. So in order to convert it into this particular format I have to put double quotes, and then I'll put D, then I'll give a space, then I'll put 4 times M, then with a comma I'll put 4 times Y, then I'll close this function. Now you can see that we have the result set in the format that we wanted: date, full name of month separated by a comma, and then we have a year value. Now let's go to the second example. So in our second example we have to add zeros before the numbers with a variable length. So now you can see here is that we have been given a number here, and the desired output is to add zeros in the left hand side of these numbers. Now we have to check the pattern here, and the pattern is that these numbers, before these numbers we have to add 4 zeros here. As you can see that each cell has 4 zeros here. So what we can do simply is that we can put equal to text, then we'll take this value, okay, and then we'll simply put 4 zeros, okay, and then we know that the length of these numbers are 5, right? So again we'll put 5 zeros over here, and then we'll close the bracket. Now you can see that 4 zeros has been added in front of this number. So this formula will work only if you have a specific length of the number. Now if suppose if I multiply this number by 10, okay, and if I drag this formula, then you will see that there are only 3 zeros. Automatically Excel will understand that there are 6 digits, and I have to remove one of the zeros from the left hand side, but our pattern was to add 4 zeros in the left hand side of the result set. So whenever you have a certain numbers with a certain length, then only you can use this way to add zeros in front of or in the left hand side of the numbers. Let's move on to the third example that we have here. The third example is to change the numbers into percentage with the string gross profit is higher and currently is at. So you have numbers here. The desired output is 26%, 39% and 46%. Then the result set should be something like this. The gross profit is higher and currently is at dash 26%. So now in order to get this result set, what we can do is that we can first copy this entire thing here, this text part, right? And we'll put this text part into double quote. Okay. After this, we'll use this text function and we'll say ampersand sign text, take this number which is in cell A22 divided by 100 and then convert it into percent. Now you can see that this 39 is converted into percentage and has been treated by Excel as a string or text. Now let's drag this formula. As you can see, this formula is applied on all of these ranges. Let's move to the next example. So the next example is to get the order date in year, month and day format. So you have first name, order date, order month and order year, and the output that you have to get is something like this. So you have to get this order year first, and then you have to get this month, and then you have to get this day. So what you can use is that you can use the date functions also here, but the text function will help you to convert these value into a specific format. So what we can do here is that we can use this date function, and within this date function the first argument is to take the year. So we'll take order year, then we will take this month, and then we will take this day. Now if I press enter, you can see that this is the value is in date format, but we need to change this entire result set into this particular format. In order to change into this particular format, again we have to use text function, and with this text function we will change this date value into text. So the first argument should be 4 times y, then 2 times month, so 2 times m actually, not month, and then the d, which stands for day. Now if I close this bracket and press enter, you can see that our result set is in the format that we required. Now let's drag this formula, and you can see that all of these values are directly converted into date first from these 3 cells, and then it is getting converted into the text format of this particular format. So this is how basically you can use the text function in Excel when you have to apply a certain format and display the numbers in a more readable format.